Amber Heard had taken a shit in the bed
Oh yeah.
where Johnny Depp used to sleep.
The fuck. Yeah, I know. I saw the court case ka video where he was like, I know I've dealt with dogs and I know this is not dog shit, it's human shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
My mother started to watch this, but
It started with this.
she's not like an avid watcher, but
Yeah.
every now and then if I call home or I get a phone call or I go visit,
Yeah.
I'm like, Arey, how can you say such things? A friend is saying also all these funny things. So, that's the whole point, dude. So she was like asking me, it's like, so what is this? Like, what is the point? Like, what are you all doing?
That's so interesting, bro.
And then, like, what? See, there's one host, he's having a conversation, we're having a good time. If there's a guest, then it's about the guest. And if the friends are on, then it's a complete shitfest. And then that's what it is. And we're going to discuss certain things that if you don't like, you don't watch. Now, who's asking you to watch, first of all? You watch your serials or whatever. But you can't say such things, you know, people will listen. Bro, calm down, man.
Yeah.
I think I'm very proud of myself that I've gotten to a point where I can just be whoever I want to be and I don't give two shits anymore.
That's a good place to be.
It's the best place to be, right?
But it's interesting where you're saying your parents, would you say they're progressive comparatively?
No.
No? You think you have
I mean,
other-
comparatively, yeah. It's an uphill battle. You have to make them understand certain things.
Is it like the general or different generation? You can't even expect them to understand.
No,
Like,
no.
try explaining Snapchat to your mom.
No. It's not like that. I think when it comes to a point where you can't explain, that's my grandparents. Like they can't. They're just not going to understand. Like I was just giving this example to a friend of mine just a few hours back actually, where I was watching the World Cup, the football, like last 2014, I think, where England played Iceland.
14, I think.
I think it was that one. And we're watching the game and I'm at my grandparents' house, okay? So my granddad is a big Arsenal fan and he loves football. So we're watching the game at his house and he is looking at it's England and Iceland, right? We're 20 minutes into the game, it's 0-0, and he looks at Krishna, who's playing? So I said, Daddy, England is playing. No, it's not England. Go check. So then I went and I'm dead in front of the TV and I'm like, Daddy, it's England. Like, what is the problem? Like, are you sure? So I said, yeah. Okay. They're all blacks. Daddy, you can't say that. You can't say they're all black. It's fine, even if they're black, it's fine. Like, it's like no, England people are white. They're not black people.
Yeah.
So I can't tell him that no, it's okay that there's black people. Like I can't get that.
Bro, his imagination of England is like when they were here.
Yeah, when they were here.
And
right?
they had black slaves.
yeah.
So like, it's like, how?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's going to be 94 this month.
Yeah.
Like I can't, there's no way in hell I can get through to him and be like, Daddy, ye black ho sakte ho. Matlab, it's fine if they're black, first of all. Black people are nice.
Yeah.
But there's just no getting through to them. So then, going back to the what your point was earlier, the parents we can get through to.
Yeah.
There is scope of improvement and there is a way of, I feel like
You can find a common ground, I feel.
yeah, concepts need to be presented to them in a way that they can really conceive. My mother has become so like normal about gay people.
Yeah.
You know, which few years back I'd never have thought that she would be.
Well,
because
that's
of
a big step for an Indian parent.
yeah,
bro. Like it's
it
not
is, and we undermine it.
We are used to like watching all these shows from the US, and there for them gay became normal like 20-30 years ago.
Exactly.
Bro. So now we think that those are the standards, but no, those are not the standards. We live in India and the standards are like different.
Very different.
So like for an Indian parent to be okay with like gay marriage or just understand it, that's a big deal, bro.
Yeah. I think one time, I don't know, I was in my 11th standard or something, and you know how parents, they're just intrusive for no reason. So then she asked, oh, do you have a girlfriend? So I said no. Well, we were eating lunch. I said, I don't have. She said, are you sure? Because I used to be on my phone a lot. Not like I had one. Are you sure? I said, no. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Okay. As long as it's not a boyfriend, it's fine. So, you know, we've gone from there to now her watching Netflix and watching Modern Family and being so okay with the fact that...
But I still don't think they'd be okay with their son being gay. Like, not okay, but...
Yeah.
Maybe even if they were to become okay, but they would be sad about it. And that's very...
Yeah, it'll sting.
Or so even... Bro, my mom, to you guys think like she's one of the coolest. And this is a long climb, bro, from the beginning.
Has it been like that?
Yeah. But this one time I remember, like a couple of years ago. So, you know, we discussed how I say wild shit like out of nowhere. Just to get a reaction.
Yeah.
So this was like a couple of years ago, and I had broken up, and I was talking to my mom, and I was like, yo, I don't even know if I like girls anymore. And my mom said something like in Arabic, bro. Like something from the...
Oh God. She started preaching,
I shouldn't have said... No,
it's
like you know how you say Ya Allah or something. Something
yeah.
So, like, this was so wild for her that she resorted to, like,
Prayer.
religion, bro.
He started praying immediately.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, like, even the thought of, like, me being into guys was just... It hit her.
Yeah.
You know, even though I was joking about it.
No. Yeah, I know. But I still feel like there's enough scope, you know, for that transfer of mentality.
Of course, bro.
And I think it can happen if it needs to be nurtured into people who are a lot older than us. You know, we can't... People get emotional and they don't want to accept the fact that someone who they're related to or someone who they care about or someone who's a part of their circle doesn't have the same thoughts that they resonate with.
Yeah.
But then if you're just like, oh, okay, you don't think gay people deserve rights, then, you know, screw you, I don't want to talk. That's not the right way to be about things. You know?
I was gonna say that, the thing is that right now there is science to prove all this shit that we say. So like when they're like, oh, gay people, or they're just like this or that.
Yeah.
Bro, there's science that, like in India, I think conversion therapy is illegal. Or they are working on making it like... our generation, our parents' generation in India, at least, they're mostly pro-government.
Yeah.
You know? So like when the government is only making a law, then that changes their...
Correct.
Like, okay, then if it's proven scientifically, and how many parents are gonna like be so stubborn to be like, hey, science is wrong?
Yeah. There are some wacko parents also who will be like Ayurveda or some shit like that.
Ayurveda is not bad though.
No, I like Ayurveda. It's
Ayurveda
cool.
I think you're thinking about something else.
What?
Well, like they'll say Ayurveda will like... It can, like they claim it'll do extreme stuff and it doesn't. It is useful for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's extreme points to everything, but I don't know why, where what were we talking about?
Like wacko parents.
Yeah.
How science is there to prove them.
No, yeah. So they're still going to be in their backward. They'll find a way to make things be the way they want them to be. You know, they're not going to... Like, the fucking gay people were in... Like, for example, this is a narrative that you'll hear from a lot of middle-aged people or even our parents or whoever, that, you know, gayness or, you know, being a lesbian or whatever has come... It's a Western influence. It's come from there.
Yeah.
The fucking Kama Sutra has gayness all over it.
Really?
Yeah, they have sexual positions for gay people.
Let's fact check this.
They do. And then no one's looking into any of that, and then they want to ignore certain things just because it doesn't suit what fits their ideology.
Okay.
On gay sex, India has assumed an ancient position.
Checking images.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
What?
I don't know.
How do you know?
I mean, they're
Oh, okay.
they're both bald, so I'm presuming they're men.
Yeah, but like gayness though is an ancient thing, bro. Like
It
this
is.
says it's been there in like epics and all.
Yeah.
Maybe they haven't said the word gay, but like they've described it.
Yeah, the fact that a dude bangs another dude is not something new.
Yeah.
It's been there for a while.
Or just men being feminine.
Yeah, it happens with animals also.
Yeah. Does it?
Yeah, dude, I have 2 cats. They're both male and they're brothers. They've humped each other.
I don't.
I mean, it's more of a urge thing, but it
Yeah.
happens.
I don't think that's necessary either. Like, oh, he's a
And-
male, so that's why I want.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, sex is based on an urge, right? Like only we, because of our cognitive functioning, have this whole, whatever hookup culture or oh yaar, mere ko, I'm lonely, or whatever it is that leads to certain decisions in life. But it happens, and it should be normal.
Yeah, but that way also with even human sex, it's very quite animalistic at times. No,
Is there an example that you can give?
Not like having wild ass sex. Maybe that is also a part of it.
Mm.
But like sometimes, like during sex, you do things that are animalistic.
Like what?
I don't know. Like maybe
Like groan and all. Like
groan,
like
but
grunt.
like maybe smelling. Like breathing, you breathe,
Yeah.
take deeper breaths, right?
Oh shit.
So maybe
Yeah.
like you're like sniffing the other person.
I don't know if we're sniffing, but we're taking deep breaths of the scent of
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I actually never thought about.
I don't know, but I feel like a lot of human behavior is animalistic in a lot of ways. Even, you know what peacocking is?
No.
So, peacocking is this word which is used for. So, you know how peacocks open their
Feathers to attract the female.
Yeah. So, it's a human thing also where you do these things, like as a man, you do these things to attract the other woman, but you're showing something. So for some people it could be a dance, like an actual dance.
Right.
Like in the club, the guy who's dancing alone, he's doing a fucking mating dance, bro.
Yeah.
He wants someone to come to him.
Correct.
Or at the same time, the guy who wears maybe a fancy shirt or like does a
Dresses well.
big gesture, like buys a bottle and makes sure the club knows it. That's peacocking, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're showing ki I'm a
but
I'm a
is that
suitable mate.
I know, but yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't really necessarily agree that that's animalistic. That is a trait. The fact that you want to bring attention to, certain things that you can do that maybe other people can't do.
Yeah, but that's what peacocking is. Like, that's the term for it.
Is that a thing? Is that
Yeah.
actually called that?
Yeah.
So
It's-
if let's say we are like talking and we make someone laugh to impress them, is that peacocking?
I don't think so. Peacocking is mostly more like a visual thing. Peacocking is when a male uses
Ostentatious
clothing and behavior to attract a female.
Okay, so it's more like how you present yourself.
Yeah,
and
it's like
how you
standing
behave.
out.
Yeah.
When a male uses whatever intention to become more memorable and interesting. Is that what Harry Styles does, bro? With their dresses?
Yes.
He's doing it to be different, right?
I mean, I don't know. Out of this group, I feel like he's the most talented.
The band One
The band One Direction.
Yeah.
I think he is the most talented. He uses, I like his music the most. There is a creative artist side of him that I think shows.
No, he's a
through
good
his-
musician.
Yeah, he
like,
is.
that's
And it shows through
undeniably.
that creativeness shows through his wardrobe and shows through how he behaves. And I don't know, maybe not Harry Styles, maybe like a Jared Leto. I think that guy is untalented as fuck.
And he's trying to put out a
Yeah,
vibe.
he's putting out
Does
a
he wear
vibe.
dresses too?
He wears all kinds of shit, dude. Like if I wore something like that, you'd like I would
Lady
have
Gaga
friends.
was one. She used to do.
Again, but Lady Gaga seems like someone genuine.
Yeah.
Search Jared Leto award show and see the kind of junk you have to. What is that? Oh, that's his. This is Joker.
Yeah.
Was he good as Joker?
I haven't heard good things. What did you say? What did you say? Who's
Award
Joker?
shows.
But my thing is now maybe we'll go back to that conversation where like maybe I don't get it or my generation won't get it. But I don't even think of it's a generation thing. For me it's like if a man is
What is that?
yeah.
What is that?
If a man is wearing like a dress, it's like how uninteresting do you have to be to think that wearing a dress is like making you different?
That's what you think.
A part of me thinks that, but a part of me is also like maybe that's what they want to express, like a feminine side. But like wearing a dress, I don't know, like how.
I mean, I don't even
What
think...
would drive a man to wear a dress is like my thing.
Like one thing can be comfort, maybe.
What?
Like
Being comfortable.
being
or
like,
just the dress is
the
comfortable.
fact that it's a comfortable piece of clothing.
Most people sacrifice comfort for the way they look. So
Yeah, that's true.
that's the reason like you won't see them wear a sweatpants. Sweatpants at an award show. They wear a tight ass dress. I don't think it's that. Or maybe it's like you get to a point where you're doing a lot of shit, like a lot of stuff in life, and you're maybe surrounded by people who approve of everything that you do. So like you keep doing more and more, and they're just like like if you're surrounded by a bunch of yes
man, correct.
no one's there to humble you. Like you don't think there's a single person in like Jared Leto's team who's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what is this? Everyone's just like, yeah, bro, Jared
मस्त कर
Leto.
रहा है भाई, तो अच्छा लग रहा है साड़ी में.
Yeah.
You're looking cool in this dress. No, yeah, I agree. Even Ranveer Singh, he has like an eccentric dressing style.
But Ranveer Singh is like more of a hype beast, bro. Like he'll wear shit because of the brands that they are.
Really?
Yeah, it's like all his stuff is like Gucci and shit.
But all of whatever he wears is ugly as fuck.
Yeah, but that's the thing now about rich people clothing. It's like
they can wear whatever and
it's expensive. So
correct. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I
and
swear
then when your Gucci makes an ugly shirt, some thought must have gone. It's a Gucci shirt.
Yeah. No, yeah.
So then you try acting dumb, or like not acting dumb, but you'll be like, oh yeah, this is like you try finding hidden meaning in like this design or pattern. But there is none. It's just
even that fanny pack over the shoulder shit. Like, what is that? So stupid.
That is stupid.
That's so crap, dude.
I don't.
It's so bad.
That I can see why people.
But what do you put in there? Like biscuits?
No, that's just like it's a strap.
No, yeah, but I mean, what is the point? Like, what is? I'm presuming there's some pragmatic value to what that bag represents.
Bro, fashion is weird. You remember when I wore a bulletproof vest to a music festival? Like that had no utility as well. It's just like
But वो vest में मतलब ये था भाई वो ऐसा it was setting like you're there to perform a hard set of kick-ass music.
But I wasn't even performing.
Oh, you weren't?
I went for the music festival.
Oh shit!
And I was wearing the vest.
Yeah, then I'd insult you also if I saw that. No, but I think. Oh yeah, okay, ठीक है. So then I think biases also count.
What?
I mean, I liked it on you, the vest.
But like fuck.
Yeah, but if I saw Ranveer Singh wearing it, I'd be like, hey, chutiya.
Fuck. Speaking of all these actors, let's talk about Johnny Depp. So today I sat down and I went through the whole timeline of what's
the happenings.
Happened. Yeah. Do you know what the story?
So this is what I know. Johnny Depp hooked up with this really hot babe, Amber. They got married and whatever. And she turned out to be a psychopath. She beat him.
Yeah.
Of what I know, she beat him, and then he realized he tried to get out of it a lot of times. That didn't work out. But then somehow he got away, and then he hired like 6 bodyguards, and You've got to be really crazy, you know, if you're a woman and your husband is ordering like 4, 6 foot, 11 inch men to protect him from you.
Yeah.
And then abhi wo case to chal hi raha hai wo.
So do you know what the case is?
I mean, something about like he's suing her.
He's suing her for defamation.
Correct. She said that she
didn't say that he beat her.
Beat her or something.
But she did this magazine article piece where she's talking about domestic abuse.
Why? Correct. And she had a bruise on her face.
And she implied that I have been through a abusive. And like now Johnny Depp is saying it's obvious that it was about me. Yeah. And nothing like that happened. Like, I've never hit a woman. I've never hit her.
Correct.
So they met at the set of a movie. And they had like an intimate scene where they're kissing in the shower. And
then they started actually kissing in showers.
Yeah, they were like, it meant something. So then they were both in relationships. Then eventually got out of those relationships, started dating, and got married. Or they were married for like 15 months or something. And then they got a divorce. And then they were like in this whole, then it came out that was abusive. She beat him. Accused her of this and that. And then that what?
And it's so weird to imagine a woman beating a man. You know, in a like a marital scenario.
She did the magazine thing, and then according to him, he lost a lot of work because of that. He was supposed to be in the Fantastic Beasts franchise as a starring role. They removed him after that article came out.
Oh shit.
Like that's so he's suing her for 50 million. And before this, she had sued him once.
For what?
I don't know, but they settled for 7 million. So he paid her 7 million.
Kya hai? These fucking rich people are just...
And she gave it to charity, apparently.
Aye.
That's the...
Psycho bitch like her.
I don't know what...
Must be some retarded charity that she gave.
Yeah. So now the public perception is that she's fucking him over and he's fighting for his life or whatever. So I did some research and apparently he's also not been like the most stable.
They're both toxic.
Yeah.
Usne kya kiya?
So apparently he hit her and he like there's this video of him throwing around plates and bottles in the kitchen, like losing his shit and yelling. This one time after their breakup, Johnny Depp had left a bunch of stuff the place they lived and he wanted to go pick them up. He said there were a lot of precious things also. So the person who was handling, I don't know, one of their people was like, sir, don't come today. Like, today is not a good day. And she's like, why? Like, Amber was shooting somewhere. She had gone somewhere for 2 weeks. So he's like, this is the best time. I won't even have to, like, meet her. She's like, no, don't. Just don't. And he was, like, saying, no, I'll just come. So that guy sends him a picture. Amber Heard had taken a shit in the bed where Johnny Depp used to sleep.
The fuck? Yeah, I know. I saw the court case ka video where he was like, I know I've dealt with dogs and I know this is not dog shit, it's human shit.
Yeah.
That is sick, man.
Bro,
Amber.
there's some real wild shit apparently. So there is an allegation that Amber Heard had a threesome with Elon Musk and this other model. Yeah. And Elon Musk has like refused. He's like, no.
Yeah, obviously.
But Elon Musk was dating Amber Heard at one point.
So
it's not very unlikely.
Was he?
Huh?
He was?
Yeah, after Johnny Depp, they dated.
He wasn't Elon Musk married to that
This is before
singer?
that, I think.
Fuck, man. I'm just imagining this hot blonde woman just taking
retarded Elon Musk.
No, I was thinking Elon Musk too smart to date a psychopath. Like.
No, bro, he's a fuckboy. Elon Musk is the actual fuckboy.
No,
he's the Ranbir Kapoor of LA. Texas now. He's so trying to buy Twitter. Anyway, yeah, so this shit is going down, and apparently he also hit her, and then they were just very toxic together. This just goes to show, bro, Johnny Depp had an abusive mother.
Yeah, I know.
So that Freud thing is true in some cases, where you go after.
Your mom.
Yeah.
He literally said that in court. He
What?
said, it's like I was dating my mother, and he laughed.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, it sounds odd, but that is kind of what happened. And then the judge asked him, so then why didn't you leave? Then one thing that she was when I tried leaving, she threatened me with suicide.
Hmm.
And then at the end of it, even I knew I couldn't leave because my dad didn't leave.
Now, though, there is a thing that's come out, like the audio recording or something, where she's saying, "I hit you."
Yeah.
Like, I didn't punch you, I hit you.
Yeah. What? Amber?
And like Johnny Depp has a missing fingertip or some shit, apparently.
Correct.
Someone's cut him.
Yeah.
He cut
उसने कुछ
himself.
तो फेंका उस पे. She chucked something and apparently cut his
finger off. Fuck, bro. Now all of this is coming out. And you just see, bro, these people, their lives. You have no idea what the fuck is going on. And most of these people are idolized.
Yeah. I've always had a problem with people going gaga over these actors.
Yeah.
Always. You're seeing this person for 2 hours where they're not even being themselves.
Yeah, like the better the actor, the better they can't be themselves.
Exactly. That's literally how it is. And then these people just lose it. Okay, Shah Rukh Khan is Raj today, and then that's why I like Shah Rukh Khan, because he's Raj. And then you think Shah Rukh Khan, Raj ek aadmi hai. And that's just not how it is.
But that's how well the films are made, bro. That's not even the actors.
I mean, yeah, but and the actors are doing a great job and the films are whatever, but for a consumer to not be able to understand that अरे ये बंदा का कुछ अलग ही scene है.
Yeah.
And he's there doing his job. He's not there to fucking be Raj for you. You know?
But that's what I'm saying. That's the magic of a movie, and this only happens with good movies, by the way. Like if you see a shit movie, you won't believe that the actor is that guy. If you watch a good movie, fucking when a kid, for the longest time, who the fuck is Daniel Radcliffe, bro? That guy is Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Like I see him, you'll be like, oh, that's Harry Potter.
Correct.
He could be like not addressed as Harry Potter.
yeah.
Tobey Maguire is Spider-Man, bro.
Correct.
So that is what abhi.
But yeah. They're not looked at people who are doing their craft. They're looked at what they're playing, and that causes so much like emotional trauma also. Like for example, when this Shah Rukh Khan ka that Wankhede scene happened, like people, how can he do this? He's a fucking regular human being.
Yeah.
And he saw his daughter getting, whatever, manhandled or whatever.
Yeah.
And he did what any dad would have done. But then they're still thinking like, "Arey, isko aisa nahi hona chahiye. He should be like this." And then there's polarization that happens.
It's
constantly.
only when a bad thing happens to an actor that people look at them as maybe he's another human.
Correct. I agree.
Like if say fuck up.
Yeah. If
like,
it's a mistake.
Yeah.
Or if there's some negative news in the media or something like that.
But that way, bro, the most iconic actors or like artists, they have had like some sort of fucked up lives. Like you never look at someone and they have a normal life. You know?
Yeah.
Either they die early or it's just some form of drug abuse at a certain period in their life.
That's interesting. Do you think
some law trouble?
Do you think it's the trauma they go through that makes them as good as they are?
As actors?
In any field, like Chester Bennington was raped as a child by a man. He was raped. And then he brought a lot of that anger and emotionality out through his music. So it's not...
So then you look for if you've been through something like that and you feel like you've been silenced or you don't have it in you to like tell people.
Yeah, this is how you express that pain.
Then you look for a form of expression.
Yeah.
And the most common forms of expression are either music, art.
I think so. There is some sort of correlation, and it's kind of beautiful also to think about that it's something so gross
Can
that
be
made into something with so much depth and meaning.
something stemming from something fucked up can give people pleasure.
Yeah,
Yeah. That is.
nuts.
Yeah, okay, but where were we? Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp had
Yeah.
his bed shat on by his wife.
And she fucked Elon Musk and she had a threesome with Elon Musk. I'm
Hmm.
gonna choose to believe that part, bro. It's like cool to say.
I don't know. Elon Musk just seems like someone who couldn't conduct a threesome.
He said ki, first of all, when she was married to Johnny Depp, I wasn't even in the vicinity of this woman.
Hmm.
Started dating after they had already divorced.
Correct.
But Johnny Depp claims that they had a threesome in the house that her and Amber used to live in
With Elon.
while he was in Australia or some shit.
Shit. But how does he know?
Huh? He's
How do-
claiming that. You find out now.
So many layers to this story.
Yeah.
This is going to be a Netflix documentary at some point.
Probably, bro. Because he's such an iconic personality, bro.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp was fucking Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
That's Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah. What do you think of Edward Scissorhands as a movie?
Pretty cool.
It's amazing.
It's really good. Has a lot of depth.
It's too good.
Like it's so
gripping.
absurd that that's the guy's Edward
Yeah.
Scissorhands. But like it makes us sympathize with him.
Yeah.
And, like root for him.
Yeah. Even Lone Ranger. Johnny Depp's done a lot of roles that you don't even know that is Johnny Depp.
Mm.
You know, that's how good of an
Yeah.
actor he is. Like, अरे कौन ये तो जैक ही है, जैक स्पैरो ही चाहिए.
Yeah. He's also struggled with drug abuse.
Yeah, he looks like it.
So like now, I can understand in the court if he's saying a lot of stuff, he's gonna be questioned on being an abuser
Hmm.
of drugs.
He was.
Yeah.
That guy kept sticking on his, like, he was on his case the whole time. It was like after they were talking about some event that transpired, and the lawyer was accusing him, like asking him, or insinuating that he had asked for ecstasy after.
Mhm.
And he was just on that, and then Johnny is like, this is not even wider. First of all, yeah, I asked for it once, and I didn't even like have the
Yeah.
drug. I didn't even ingest the
You want
drug.
me to look up the clip?
It's fucking fucked up, man. There's
Yeah.
so many on YouTube, and
But but that's gonna fuck his credibility, bro. Like,
credibility. भाई उसका last कब आया picture?
credibility in the case.
In the case,
Yeah, and all.
at the end of the day, dude, one of them is going to make a certain amount of money and the other person's going to get screwed over. But there's still personalities that people like and want to watch, and their careers are going to go down the drain.
Yeah.
This Amber Heard is so done with, dude. I don't think she has a way back.
A video where they talk about ecstasy.
Amber Heard, attorney on, tries to school Amber Heard, this one.
This one?
Yeah, I think so. He talks about how dopamine and serotonin, he like isn't there naturally within him or some shit like that.
You'd agree with
Yeah,
that, right?
this frame, bro,
Um,
it's become like iconic now.
Well, then
At this
let's.
He
let's-
looks so
So
cool.
is it your testimony that right after you cut your finger off, that you, or right after, I won't give you anything to argue with me yet. Right after you sustained an injury to your finger, sorry, that you,
You heard
right
that?
after,
What did he say?
He's like, right after you cut your finger off.
Ah.
He's like, oh, sorry. So right after you sustain an injury. And he
And he laughed.
you sustained an injury to your finger, is it your testimony that you did not ask for cocaine and ecstasy right after you told the doctor about your finger injury? Is that your testimony?
Regardless of what date you believe works within the world time zone, I don't believe that someone who has gone through opiate dependency, who has lost the ability to produce dopamine and serotonin in their own body, because that's what the opiate does. your body no longer needs to make the dopamine or the serotonin. The dopamine and serotonin, as you know, I imagine, are things that keep us it gives us our moods. It gives us.
I appreciate that, but my question wasn't that. My question was,
I'm just trying
right
to
after
school
you
you.
told the doctor about
It's like
your
I'm trying to
finger
school
injury,
you.
you were asking for coke. It's entirely possible that you were asking for cocaine and ecstasy.
Objection
Yes
calls
or
for
no?
speculation.
No, I'll allow that question. Answer it.
Clearly need more Whitey stuff. Yes, it's a reference to coke.
Again, why does this have to do
But
with?
that doesn't.
No, he's just trying to prove
There's
that
nothing here
he's
that
not.
says-
कि हाँ वो
credible
लेता है
person.
वो snort करता है वो कुछ तो करता है उसका
Not saying there is,
अच्छा
but you were.
court case also is a fucked up movie scene only all over again.
Yeah. In that one frame, though, he's like wearing the glasses. It looks so cool. Yeah. But that's wild, bro.
She's damn hot, dude.
Amber Heard. Yeah, most of the crazy bitches are.
Yeah, what is with crazy bitches and being hot?
You've seen that How I Met Your Mother ka clip where Barney Stinson is explaining on a graph. He's like, this is crazy and this is hot. If you want to be really crazy, you have to be really hot.
Yeah.
And if you're this crazy, you can be this hot. Yeah, but
Think about like, you go on.
this Elon Musk shit is wild, bro. I don't know how I feel about him, man. Like, we somehow keep talking about him. Like, Elon Musk. He's hard to ignore. You know?
He is. And he's doing so much. He has his hands everywhere.
Yeah, but it's like he understands this current generation so well.
Yeah.
Like, in his communication.
Yeah.
Because you've never seen someone with so much money, so much power, so much influence, and who's working on some of the like most advanced technology in the world, bro. Like, this guy is not a joke,
Yeah.
you know? And he'll post a meme like like he gets meme language, and he like
Yeah.
got
he's
into
very,
this thing with Bill Gates now and posted like a picture of Bill Gates saying like, see this if you need to lose a boner fast.
Yeah. He's like fucking Lex Luthor. He's that super smart, ultra rich.
He's
crazy.
Iron Man.
No, but
Tony
Iron Man
Stark.
is still like on the positive side of things. Elon Musk gives me a supervillain vibe.
Oh.
He's like.
Do you think he's
fucking
up
with
to
it.
something fucked up?
Yeah, I'm kind of off the Elon train now. I don't know. There's something very spooky about him that I can't gauge.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's so, first of all, he's a marketing genius. Okay?
Yeah.
He knows what to say when he's playing with people's emotions on social media. He's got everyone eating out of the palm of his hands.
Yeah.
And everyone's buying into it. And on top of that, he's doing like all his scientific explorations, whether it's building a tunnel or whether it's building a flamethrower or whether it's
Yeah.
building a robot you can have sex with or whether it's building Neuralink or whether it's whatever it is.
Yeah.
There's just no end to him,
Hmm.
you know? he's inevitable.
He's too much.
He's too much to deal with.
Yeah.
And you can't do like with apart from dealing. You've got to
No, but
you
like
can't ignore him, like you said.
He though has some influence in your life, bro. If you're like in crypto or whatever, he's literally influencing your life. So
Influencing the market.
yeah, he's doing whatever. Now his Twitter thing also is interesting. Like he's not doing dumb shit, bro. It's like he's doing very interesting stuff. He wants to buy Twitter or just be in charge of Twitter because he doesn't believe that it's ensuring free speech. Now that is a fucking cool thing to do, bro. Like I'm a billionaire and I don't think this platform is respecting free speech, and I like free speech. I'm gonna buy this shit. And
Make sure it
yeah,
happens.
he's like, I believe free speech is necessary.
Yeah.
So it's like I have the power to make it happen.
No.
It's like I'm gonna
yeah.
make it happen. So once he does stuff like that, and you're just like, okay, you can't help but think, maybe he's up to something.
No, yeah. Even like, and plus you can't even like go against anything because he just challenges any sort of remark that gets made about, like when people said, oh, this guy's rich, why should he sold all of his materialistic, he sold his house,
Yeah.
he sold his 8 cars that he had, he lives on rent. He's like, now what?
Yeah.
Now what will you hate me for?
Yeah.
What's your scene now? Then you can't, I don't know, it's like he's 5 steps ahead of everyone.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's either so ahead of everyone around him, or it's just that he really says fuck it. Like he lives like that.
Yeah.
He's just like fuck it. Let's do it. Let's see what
Yeah.
happens.
That's a Conor McGregor quote. He's living the fuck it, I do what I want life.
Yeah. So that it's either that or he's just like on this grand conspiracy.
कुछ तो चालू है भाई उसका. I'm
Huh?
telling you, in the next 5 years, we're going to see some really wacky shit that
Yeah.
was never expected. Like not even Mars. It's not even going to be about Mars anymore. It'll be something else. Some alien he got, or some fucking God knows what. He'd probably devise some serum that brings back past life regression or some bullshit. You know, it's a never-ending possibility list that I feel like Elon is just going to...
Answer, bro.
Ghanta.
Like if his Neuralink can program the cells in the body to like, but that's what cancer is, right? Uncontrolled division of cells in your body.
Cure of cancer है.
वो तो रहेगा, bro. Of course रहेगा. But
There's
it's not gonna. They're not gonna release it.
They're not going to release it, but there's a movement in place. Should we get into? Why not? Let's do it.
What? This is what tinfoil territory.
No, it's not tinfoil territory, but it's...
Should I explain that reference?
Yeah, why not?
So tinfoil territory is when you're talking about conspiracy theories, and there are a group of people that are like extreme into this conspiracy theory shit. So the joke people make about them is that they wear tinfoil hats. Why? Why do they wear it?
Block some sort of...
Yeah, the
Radiation
or
or
something.
something.
So like this, when I say tinfoil territory, that means like super deep conspiracy. Like probably not real.
No, but
Most
this
likely
isn't-
not real.
This is not tinfoil. This is very, very real. This is you can fact check this stuff, but whenever later. But there's this doctor based out of Delhi. Maybe I don't know if you want to bleep the name out, but his name is Dr. Maan.
Why would we bleep it?
I don't know. I don't know where he's at with this movement that's happening. He treats cancer patients. So the first thing he does is whenever he faces any sort of like patient, that he tries to understand what they're eating,
Yeah.
and whatever they're eating, he takes them off it.
So he feels like there is something in what
It's-
you're ingesting.
It's GMO. He's against.
Okay, I know.
He's against the organic seed that comes to us on our plate.
Yeah.
And he's not someone who's going to, he's completely against the way crops are grown. And his full theory is about how the food we're eating is causing cancer, and how it's the what do we denote cancer to? We can't say, oh, we caught it, or we can't say, oh, it's been transmitted.
It's just in your body.
It's just in your body magically. What are you doing wrong? Goes to your food.
Yeah.
And then he's like this. So then everything is fertilized and chemically nurtured to like a crazy extent. Whether it's cottage cheese or whether it's spinach or whatever vegetables you're getting at the market, they all come through
Steroids, basbasically.
yeah,
for plants.
they are steroids for plants. And then, so let's say they use this GMO seed for their growth of whatever crop. Uska bhi jo bhi offspring hai na, that same seed gets carried forward into the next batch of growth.
Yeah.
So then nothing you're eating is organic.
Yeah.
And there's no way of tracking what you're eating. So he's so that's his theory. And it's a pretty interesting take. I feel like it's the closest thing to reality right now that we
But we have cancer causing foods that we know they're called carcinogens, or anything that causes cancer.
But again, there's no like which doctor is coming out and saying, हाँ तू ये bacon खाएगा तो तेरे को cancer होएगा ही होएगा. There's no way of saying that.
alcohol,
These are broad brackets.
microwave popcorn, canned foods, grilled foods, refined sugar, smoked foods, pickled foods, farm fish.
There's
These
like,
are-
there's no way guaranteeing these. Carcinogenic means like what?
Yeah. That or it's, I feel like this whole cure for cancer thing, it's gonna be like something very basic.
Hmm.
And then after it's released to the public, you're just gonna be like, fuck, it was this. Like, how polio, bro? Like, polio was a big deal at one point. Then they made like one drop.
Yeah. And it's
Like, it's not
completely
some
gone.
groundbreaking technology, bro.
Yeah.
It's like a drop you consume. It's like you need one drop, 2 drops of it in your life, and you won't get that
You'll never
disease.
get polio ever again.
Yeah.
But for that time, it was groundbreaking. It was a big deal to not contract polio.
yeah, it was, but like the technology wasn't groundbreaking, no?
Was
Like,
it not?
no, the 2 drops, like it's probably made from.
कैसे तो मतलब
They didn't
concoction
find some
रहेगा ना वो?
insane like minerals in the world, and they're like, oh, this mineral. It was
Hmm.
something that was already existing.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
in today's world, bro, we were talking about Neuralink. He claims that he can make blind people probably see again.
What?
Yeah, with Neuralink.
But is a Neuralink of chip in your brain?
Yeah.
Then how's that going to affect your
He-
eyesight?
He said they're working on it.
I feel like he's just talking out of his ass sometimes to fuck with people. You know?
Like, he can program organs apparently.
I mean, I'm not some big doctor or anything, but I don't feel like
Musk says Neuralink could restore limb function,
See.
improve human movement, resolve issue with eyesight and hearing. He also says people suffering from Parkinson's disease will benefit from a Neuralink chip. These are bold claims, earth-shaking claims.
Yeah, headline
Awesome.
that.
How?
See, it's got to deal with your nervous system. When it like limbs moving makes sense. Your brain's connected to your spine, and then that's how your nervous system functions. But then, how is your eyesight gonna? You can pull your eye out, right? It's not like it's dedicated. Like, there's like a whole natural system that the bloody. If I'm butchering any biology,
Yeah. I was gonna say you probably shouldn't like.
Yeah, I
because
shouldn't
You don't
say
know what
shit.
you're talking about.
No, I do, because I've read into Neuralink to an extent where I know what this is. Also, like, I have a certain understanding of the nervous system, but that doesn't mean I should be. Either way, I don't know how.
He could do it.
Yeah.
Well, it's a claim, so.
What Neuralink? I feel like he's just talking out of his bum. What Neuralink, for me, what I thought it was going to do is like make telekinetic thought, like telekinetic things happen.
Yeah. I feel like it's a little hard to believe because it has something to do with the human body. So you're just like, okay. Because Tesla also, like the self-driving cars, that is fucking insane, bro, to think
Yeah.
of. Like the car drives itself.
Yeah, auto
like
mode.
senses shit around it.
Hmm.
Now though they're gonna start that like Tesla cabs, where it's like self-driving cabs.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. But weren't Tesla cars getting into a
Taxi.
lot of issues?
No.
Like they weren't able to read certain things in certain light.
But it's
or
AI,
shadow
right? So it's AI. The more the system works, the smarter it gets.
Smarter it'll become.
Because it keeps collecting data and data, more data,
Correct.
until it keeps getting better and better.
Correct.
So that's what people are scared of now. It's like it gets smarter and smarter. How smart will it get?
Yeah.
What if it outsmarts us?
Yeah. Ultron.
And some like iRobot kind bullshit.
Yeah, that's what Ultron is. Just realizes these people are gonna be the doom of their own
Yeah.
death, and then he's like, "I'll just kill you all myself, speed up the process."
Yeah. I don't know. It's a wild shit.
Do you think that'll happen?
Robots taking
Robot
over?
uprising?
I don't know, man. It's like it could. Who knows?
It'll be cool though.
You see these articles where like some robot, they felt some kind of emotion or some shit. Yeah, because that's where it'll get fucked up if like
Yeah.
robots
Start
understand
crying, you know.
emotion.
Yeah.
And now you're stronger than me. Because before this, your only disability was you didn't have emotions.
Correct.
Or like.
Yeah, you're a machine.
Yeah.
Then what separates them?
Then fucking armies would be just robots fighting.
Yeah. Fucking
a
chuck your oven and everything out of the window, dude, if that happens. You never know who's
That's
gonna
what
come knocking on your
that
door.
show is about. Love.
Love, Death, Robots. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
robots.
That one episode is really
The
bad.
first one only.
It's a really good show.
And these, we were talking about celebrities and we got to this. What do you think of this whole Vimal shit, bro?
Vimal?
Yeah.
What Vimal?
So Vimal put out this advertisement where it's Shah Rukh Khan.
Vimal Paan?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Paan masala, whatever that is. Shah Rukh Khan, Ajay Devgan and Akshay Kumar. 3 of them in the same ad.
In the same ad?
Yeah. And there it's like Bolo Zuban Kesari or some shit.
The hell?
So apparently Akshay Kumar has gotten a lot of shit for this.
What?
Because he is the fucking superhero na idhar ka. Like,
हाँ तू पान क्यों खा रहा है?
He promotes like sanitary pad, no smoking,
Correct,
this, that,
correct,
and then
correct,
he's like
correct,
pan
correct.
masala, tobacco.
But is it tobacco though? Like,
Yeah.
I thought pan masala matlab it'll be like that freshener. What is it called? R se. भूल गया मैं. Have tobacco. Does.
Is it chewing tobacco? Yeah. It is gutka, bro.
Fuck. What does Vimal Pan masala contain? This will have.
It's a preparation made
Tobacco
of
है उसमें.
tobacco. Yeah.
Madness.
Yeah.
This goes to show, dude. This is a game about money. That's all. You think
Like
Akshay
you-
Kumar doing movie like Toilet is going to change your impression of him? No, it's not. Okay, he eats pan, he spits on the road, and he probably does like commits adultery and some other stuff. I don't know.
Bro, this goes back to that episode you and I did. Celebrities are spineless and that's okay.
yeah.
That's where we talked about like, bro, these people aren't like, they are fucked up people and you shouldn't expect them to be.
Correct.
Like
some superheroes.
Yeah.
They're
Like
assholes. They're regular people just like us.
yeah, they can just act
Yeah.
and they have a lot of money.
And they keep getting
But
more money.
He put out a statement. He
Akshay Kumar?
apologized. Yeah.
He apologized?
Yeah. He's like,
He is spineless. Little Chooth.
and apparently he's gonna donate all the money he got for.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Juhi Chawla is supporting him. She also eats. Gutka.
What a big dick move by Vimal though.
Yeah, dude. What fucking funding? Elon is funding them, what?
Arey, काय का funding, bro? You think of sheer numbers of people that consume that.
Haan.
Like, it's not a luxury product, right? It's
Yeah.
a cheap ass fucking product. So anyone can afford it. And tobacco consuming people, bhai,
बहुत
India में कितना है? And they're all buying it.
Our
Bro,
tobacco
they got
consuming
fucking
population is going to
Pierce
be more
Brosnan
than... Yeah.
for
yeah,
a pan
yeah,
masala ads,
Rajnigandha.
bro.
Rajnigandha, no? Or was it Vimal only?
I think it was something else. Bro, but like, you know how insane that is? Like, Pierce Brosnan, it must have been so much money that he didn't even think
Fucking
about what the
James
fuck I'm
Bond.
doing for.
James Bond is promoting Gutka.
And it's a gutka brand. At this point, they're just like, bro, fuck this. Like, let's show them. He's our Angrez. We'll get him
हाँ
to
भाई.
advertise gutka.
क्यों नहीं? Why not? Even Hugh Jackman, na? Hugh
He did
Jackman,
Micromax.
Micromax. But still, it's a... it
That's
was
still
crazy.
a tech company. You can get it, bro. Like, this is
Yeah, Gutka is something else.
Pierce Brosnan. Pan masala. Pan Bahar.
I think it's Rajnigandha, if I'm not... Oh yeah, Pan
Bahar.
Parag. Pan Bahar.
Oh, he's like, he didn't know it was hazardous. Lauda.
Kya bhai?
You don't know this is... Look at him.
Class never goes out of style, it seems. Yeah, very classy about you spitting on the road. Fuck, man.
It's fucking wild, bro. But what? So that's the thing, like, bro. It must have been like mind-boggling amounts of money.
Guess. What's your ballpark?
Couple of CRs, bro.
Only couple?
Bro, I think the other
For
ad.
Pierce Brosnan to do Gutka.
How much is that in dollars?
Shit.
Huh?
1 crore will barely be anything. In
Eh,
millions में रहेगा.
1 CR in...
Millions उनके लिए या बाय हाथ का खेले भाई?
1 crore is $13,000.
नहीं वो 1 crore नहीं है.
That is
That's 10 lakhs.
10 lakhs.
$225,000.
That is a lot, bro. That is quite a lot.
It is a lot, but
Do you think you'll ever have a year where you make over 1 crore in your life?
a year?
Yeah.
I'd like to think so. But if I had to bet, I don't think I'd bet on it.
Really?
Yeah.
What if the content takes off?
That's why I'm saying.
Well-
Content take off भी गया तो मतलब कितना content by content हर जगह पे है. तेरे को क्या मिलेगा इतना जो तू इतना
मिलता है
भाई?
भाई. Bro,
1
you've been
crore.
watching TV or what recently?
No. Oh, little bit.
Bro, IPL ads, every ad mein there is an Instagram influencer, bro. A reeler, like a random.
हाँ लेकिन अपन let's say we make it big or whatever, we aren't going to even, are you going to take up ads like that? If they pay you, I mean,
Matlab, if I want to, I can, na.
You
But
want
why
to.
would I? Bro, this is so much different. A podcast is so different because I'm speaking the truth. Okay? So if I'm endorsing something or I'm booking it, it has to
Has to
align
be,
with
yeah.
my beliefs.
yeah.
It doesn't have to, but for me, I will have to say that and it'll work. So I can choose कि मतलब मेरे को इसके साथ काम करने का because I feel like my audience will
Correct.
get this.
Yeah.
Let's do if you've watched it this far, that means you're an
Avid fan.
Yeah, of the podcast or a listener.
Hmm.
Comment down below, answer this. If I ever did an ad, okay, on this podcast, would you believe my word more than like a random influencer? Like if I gave a recommendation and that brand was paying me, do you think you would take it or no? Answer that.
I feel like the because you're getting paid for it, just it's a toss up. समझ में नहीं आएगा ना तू genuine है कि नहीं है, तू तो पैसे के लिए कर रहा है. If you care about the product so much, we'd just shout out the product.
Depends on the product, no, bro. That could be. I'll be good at product selection. Ki I feel like this is good for my audience.
Yeah.
And depends on what it is, na. If it's like a, let's say, a whiskey brand, okay, and we're sitting and drinking it, and I'm like, oh, this whiskey is pretty nice. Why wouldn't anyone believe that?
Yeah.
You know?
But then we're putting on a show for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Okay, I don't know how this is relevant. Yeah. What else do we have?
I don't know, you asked me if I watched TV, I was going to talk about 2 serials that I saw my grandmom watching.
What was she watching?
The serial game has changed, okay? It's not Saas Bahu anymore. There is Saas Bahu, like obviously there has to be, but there's like it's a different ball game altogether now. She's watching this show, it's called Nagin. So all the Saas and Bahus, they're all Nagins.
The snakes.
They're snakes. They can transform into snakes and they're fighting terrorism. This is a TV serial.
Okay.
Probably coming from the same producers that gave us Kahani Ghar Ghar Ki and
Yeah.
you know.
They're like, oh, people
Kyunki
don't want that
Saas
shit anymore. People want wild shit.
I mean, hai wo, because it's been how long? 50 years of the same junk, and now they're thinking.
And
okay,
I think that
let's
has
bring-
become so common. They were like, bhai, I don't need to watch this show anymore. This is my house. Like, Saas Bahu shit is happening every day.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
I'm not gonna watch that. So for me to escape this, give me some wild shit,
Yeah.
bro. Like give me
Yeah.
fighting snakes. I don't care.
Yeah, it's crazy. So these snakes are like full on. They transform, and then a terrorist will come with a like that fucking
Flute.
basuri or
Yeah.
whatever, and then play it, and then the woman will go like this thing, and she'll faint, and he'll
Yeah.
capture them, and it's pretty crazy.
Bro, snakes have such a bad reputation in
Yeah,
Indian
I don't know why
culture.
people hate on snakes.
Yeah. I was watching this episode of podcast recommendation, Dostcast, bro. That is the only Indian podcast that I listen to. This guy got this animal rescuer on his podcast. And he's this 19-year-old kid, bro. And he's called something Mowgli on Instagram. The hottest Mowgli. That's his Instagram.
Okay.
So he posts his videos with like snakes and fucking iguanas and animals. And he has a helpline where people call him and he's like, oh, there's a snake. And he goes and like catches it and
Correct.
rescues it. So he was talking about, like, other than Nag Panchami, which is one festival where they like worship snakes and they feed snakes milk, which is unethical.
Correct.
It's like milk isn't for snakes.
Yeah.
They're predators. So he's like, other than that, it's all negative connotations of snake. So he
No,
was
yeah.
like clearing myths and stuff. And it's like
Yeah.
a snake will never attack you for no reason. It's like
Yeah.
they'll only do it if they're extremely scared and they think they have no other option.
Yeah. It's the sliminess, I think. That's like, what else do you have to go over?
No, it's like the snake, bro, from the beginning. Like even in the Bible, the serpent is the devil.
Oh.
Yeah, the Garden of Eden story.
The serpent is like the animal that is
Convinced Eve to
Correct.
eat the apple.
Correct.
And that was apparently Satan in the form of a
form
snake.
of a snake.
Yeah. And like Harry Potter with Slytherin
Yeah.
and all, like snakes have always been.
Well, always so stupid when he used to do the snake language. What the fuck, Harry? What? He's going like, "La sha sha la sha sha," and then we're just supposed to believe like, okay, he speaks snake.
Yeah.
What? This makes no sense.
No, but this guy did say that you form this kind of bond with animals. He's like, after it comes with practice and just like it's kind of in you, and you kind of learn how to not communicate with them, but show them that you're like harmless.
Yeah.
That
No.
they can trust you.
Yeah. That's been the case with my cats also. Before when they were babies, like quick sudden movements,
Yeah.
they'd be like,
Yeah.
It takes some time for them to nurture into the fact that
This guy's taking care of me.
ye mera banda hai.
Hmm.
And that's really it's a really nice relationship to
Yeah.
have, where you know ki okay, you like
It
we don't need
depends
to,
on me. Like this animal is dependent on me.
yeah, and then you don't need to communicate with him to like, I mean, I can with certain words and whatever, but then there's the nuances that you have to understand, and then that makes the relationship a lot more special.
The effort that you're putting into the relationship, I think, is
Yeah.
what makes it special.
And you want to also, because there's no toxic Amber Heard
Yeah.
type garbage happening with you.
But it's like one of the reasons that people keep pets is like they want to take care of something, because that in turn makes them happy. It's like they feel like they're useful, right?
Yeah. Self-validation?
Kind of, it's that, and also like animals give you love, but like a cat doesn't really give you love.
Yeah.
Like it's their way of giving you love is like not killing you.
Yeah.
But that's why
Yeah.
that's why dogs are so loved, is because they have this further step where they kind of show love.
Yeah.
Like they have these.
They want to express
Their way of showing love is closer to the humans because it's mostly
Correct.
by touch and like
Correct.
making you.
Correct.
So that's why they are so loved, and you can kind of learn to make them do things. So they're kind of listening to you, and that kind of shows that maybe you are speaking to them in some way.
Yeah. No, definitely. I agree. Really?
Yeah, because they're at the end they're commands. For them, they're sounds. They don't know what. Like when I say,
this means this.
sit.
Yeah.
Okay, they don't know that sit means sit. They just know if I hear this,
I have to
I have to sit. Because the last time they beat me
Yeah. Yeah, that you did.
when I didn't sit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a task to teach these guys to sit and to wait when the food is there, or to whatever. But I feel like cats are very misunderstood. There's this, I don't know, the fact that I know, like when you said that they don't show love, they don't, but they acknowledge it, and that's a special feeling in its own. Like they'll be like, okay, this guy loves me and I love him back, but like I'm not going to, it's not like, there's no need for it to be showcased, which is kind of like how I am.
You really love those cats, right?
Yeah.
How do you feed them like meat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give them chicken.
Cooked?
No.
Raw.
fucking animals, dude.
Yeah.
And they eat the shit out of that chicken.
Yeah.
There's nothing left of that chicken.
Cats are predators, bro.
And you see, like, if I give them a bone and then I try to take it, they'll make this like weird growling sound,
Yeah.
which they otherwise won't do. Like a like that.
Damn, what is that?
I don't know. It sounds like they're like resetting. But either way.
Yeah. Okay. Wrap up.
I think I'm really baked. I don't know.
Okay, with that, chalo.
You wanted to sign off like that?